Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chi. This tutorial is going to show you how to braid a flower design in case you want to make the trending braided baldie hairstyle. This flower is the type of flower design you need to achieve that hairstyle. So if you are going to be confused, you can use a 6 petal flower, but I like the 5 petal one. It looks more realistic. So I started off choosing a point where I want the flower to be, and then I made 5 lines trying to make sure they are equal. After doing that, I go in with my edge control or braiding gel to clean up the lines and complete the outer curved section of the petal to make it look like a flower. So you can play around with this one. You can make it like a long slim leaf type of thing, or like mine is kind of short and robust type of petal or leaf. That's just how I like it, like myself. I'm not short though. But I am going to proceed to do the same thing for 5 of them. Every time you are done with each petal, fold it or hold it together, making like a bantu the way I did. That is going to help you to be able to see the shape all around and know if your flower is going to mess up. So if you do not mess up at this stage, you are sure you're heading towards a perfect flower, because you can correct every mistake as it occurs individually. So there's no how your flower, you're already seeing the end result. Yeah, so I do this for 5 of them, and this is going to be like this is the hardest part of making this braid design, just getting these sections right and sectioning it off like this. So one hack I used to use when I was starting off newly making braided flower was to imagine a stick man performing a jumping jack. So I have one straight line, which is his head, then I have 2 lines that are like his hands are thrown up, and 2 other lines that are like his legs are thrown wide open, like when you're making those jumping jacks. So he's jumping, his 2 hands are up, his 2 legs are opened. If you imagine a stick man in that shape, it is going to make it easier for you to make 5 lines around a circle. When you're done with them, the next thing is to make a straight line down the middle of each of those 5 petals and braid it into a curved leaf, just as I am doing. So one more thing that helps it to look better is if you use your braiding gel to slip the hair away from the center line towards the outer edge of the flower, and then braid towards the outer section. I did it just a little bit on this petal, you can see, but it's not like obvious. And also I am making this on a mannequin, so even if I lay the hair down, it's not going to be like if I use a braiding gel to slip the hair, it's not going to be like a human being's hair. But if you're making someone's hair, slip it away, as in apply your braiding gel and make the hair lie flat away from the lines in the middle of each of these petals. It is going to make the flower look, oh my god, that's what it's going to do. So don't braid close to the line in the middle. Do not braid absent-mindedly while making the braid around the petals. Make it on the outer edge if you can. I promise you it makes it finer. So when I make this line and slip, you see the way I pushed the gel to the sides with my finger. You do that very well. Like, take your time and do that. If braiding on someone's hair, it's going to make the center of the flower look unbelievably better, I promise you. And then if you braid towards the outer part, at this point I don't think I was keeping that in mind again, but braid towards the outer part, it is going to be so much. I wish I can make this on a human being, then you can see exactly what I mean. But if you're making this hair on someone, when you get to this point, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is what she meant. So don't worry about it, just continue. This is the second one. Watch the way we are going to be done. Okay, one more tip. When you get to where, basically try to do, if you braid one petal, you miss the next petal, braid the next one. But if, for instance, under any circumstance, your petal is not facing where it should face, your braid, and you're trying to move into the next petal, use a latch hook to redirect the hair to face where you need it to face. You are in control here. You do what you want to do, and the hair is supposed to obey your command. And this is what I was saying, use the braiding gel to, like, pat it and smooth it out. So I just redirected that braid. Instead of facing upwards, I made it face down by using a latch hook to change the position, the direction, and I continued braiding. So this dummy has like full hair around her edges, which is not realistic for a human being. So it's going to be difficult, even if it's a human being that has really thick hair. But the thicker the person's hair, the fuller and congested sorry, that might not be the right word, the flower is going to look. This looks perfect on someone that doesn't have too much of a thick hair, and you can just see the spaces and the lines very obviously. So that might affect how your flower is going to come out looking. So this one I have is going to be like for someone that has really thick, full, natural hair. This is the kind of thing you get. So it almost look as if you added extra hair, braiding hair extensions to the hair. So just in case yours is looking quite somehow different, this might be the reason. And we are at the last one. I have several other tutorials of flower braids, different types. I did this one specifically because of people that are making braided baldie, where you have to use one braid uninterrupted and go around the whole scalp. I actually proceeded to make the full hairstyle on this mannequin. You'll see the video towards the end, but it wasn't giving scalp at all. Everywhere was just like thick hair. It wasn't looking realistic as a human being's hair. But if you follow my tutorial, I'm going to edit and upload that after this one so you can see the full hairstyle. It is going to take away the uncertainty of not knowing how it's going to turn out. So if you follow mine step by step, you'll get, at least you can see exactly what I did and what I will avoid next time, and then you can avoid it on your first try. So if I wanted to make that hair and braid the flower, braid away from the flower through that path, that is what I would have done. If you want to braid away from the flower through the back, this is what I am doing. So I just braided the hair further down, used a latch hook to redirect the braid. Don't be afraid to do this so that you can exit the flower from exactly where you want it to. Another tip I'll be giving you for that hairstyle is, you see this braid, if exceeding this design, I go through the line, it covers that line, but if I move the braid on top of my flower like this, you see, it allows the petal to show through. So these are tips you'll be getting in this next video, so that when you make the braided baldie, it is going to come out 10/10. Bye.